I'm going to do a reaction video of Youth and Consequences. I've never heard of it, never watched it, so this is going to be new.
What's with the EMT action?
The crotch doesn't even know.
The crotch is this entity that everyone fears but can't turn away from. Some kid who was obsessed with Perez Hilton started it like 10 years ago. And it gets passed along to some anonymous student every year. The name itself, while crass, is at least classic. Central, C, Rochester, Roch, hence, crotch. Then again, the crotch has always been nice to me.
Hey, James.
We have police action.
The hell?
I know that girl from somewhere. A black
What
one.
story? Their last name turned out to be a prophecy.
Keep it to legacy.
Nah, about her nose job. Earned her a smoking on the crotch hot meter. Ugh.
Well, this day just got interesting.
This is seeming very much like one of those high school kind of shows, like movie stuff, that are just very like not different. But I love a little movie. I don't know about a show, but I don't mind movies like this every now and again.
Please, Prince Hour. Workshop this tragedy in a time of need. I can't imagine someone who looks less warm than her.
You want to bet that at some point she mentions her master's degree?
It's not often as educators that we're faced with days like these. And obviously, nothing we learn in college or our master's classes can prepare us for.
What lesson is this that there's like only 5 people?
And while this workshop isn't intended to be a ceremony in any way, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that Mr. Chadwick was a valued member of our staff, as well as an admired guidance counselor.
The beak, or drop a 3-way
Maybe this should
video,
be said
same
at,
result.
like,
People talk about you, and
assembly
perception
or
is
something.
reality.
Talk to him if you need to.
The key is managing perception.
Holy shit. Mr. Chadwick.
How does one just get everybody's numbers that they can just send something all at once? And how are they even allowed? How are they even allowed phones?
The crotch.
Election season is endless. I long for plain beige walls.
Not even a hanging Chadwick can stop student council elections, which means someone needs my vote.
Please, folks, it's an empty office. Let's keep moving to our classes.
I saw Ilo out there this morning working to paint car.
Student council wasn't even that big at all. What did it do? Nothing.
I heard Ilo secured the ComCons this morning, and he sat with the Lakebits at lunch yesterday.
What? What could Ilo possibly promise the LGBTs? Can you move your knapsack?
It's a ball sack, actually. It's supposed to be funny.
It's
I
not.
like that.
Sorry.
No. How's my man apologizing for just... Yeah, this is...
You're always so mean to that kid.
I did him a favor by recognizing his existence. Let's go.
Obviously, we have to handle the situation differently now.
I have been dealing with this crotch nonsense for 15 years. How are we expected to govern without secrets?
Govern? It's not the White House.
Well, it leaks like it.
We need to get this kid under control. He undermines everything we do around here.
Last year I spent $2,500 of PTA money to track the crotch's IP address. The trail led through Singapore, Greenland, the Netherlands, and 10 other countries. And at the end of that crazy convoluted maze, you know where it landed? My laptop.
Oh, that kid, to take this kid out.
That school looks like
You have an
really
idea,
like
I'm
good
all
though.
in. All right,
Like,
let's
look
talk
at
tomorrow.
the chairs, they have blinds. Look at that office. Oh my gosh, that has to be like
Okay.
private school, or like I don't know. Maybe in America those schools are just built like that.
Down here?
good, great. As you know, student elections are coming up, and I just wanted to remind you, vote for Hope. And in case you forgot, I have buttons.
Thank you so much. We need you this campaign. I need you. All right? Vote for ILO.
Maybe, you know, I think this would look great on this adorable jacket of yours.
Is student council really that big in America? Because student council is just like a little vote in class,
Great. Well,
and then that's it.
happy knitting.
Nobody cares. Nobody knows even what happens at student council.
Bridge is a ruthless game. It's not just
And no one's doing that, like,
takes
putting
ability to read people.
their, like, cards out and have these badges.
So, guess you may have been the last person to see Chadwick
Everyone's
alive.
dressing so, like,
How do you know
I
that?
don't know,
Just got
like,
back from Carol's
nice.
office.
2 Club.
So
Like,
do
even
we
if
have
it's,
a
like, casual, it's
scandal?
just nice. Like,
3, Diamond.
Seems like it.
really, wow.
4 heart.
How old are these people supposed to be?
That split-second eye meant Jane with the Y stretched her bridge bid too far. She went for the overkill instead of just the kill. Again.
You know
What
it's named
kind of
after her.
Card game are
She
they
had the
playing?
Y too.
I'm confused.
Plain. Player 8 of hearts.
The only, like, card games I know how to play.
Ooh,
Like,
wasted a
Ghost
trump
Ship.
card.
Figured the line was too long, so I brought a few over.
We're on a climb.
Student council runs 11 to 13 school
These
events
people
a
look like
year.
they're in their 20s. I
I
don't
would
know
like
how
some
they're in
influence in those
second, like,
events.
high school or whatever this is.
Gotta respect
They're
the
in
business
their
model, Hook.
good 20s.
Cost you some
out
cheap
there.
vodka up front, and
What's going
you
on?
get an in to all the student council.
I mean, I lose at war. The guys at the summer camp I worked at this summer tried to make me play strip poker with them all the time, and I was like, guys, come on, this is camp. I'm sorry. I'm in your seat.
Stacy, did you lose weight? You look so different.
You know, I got my nose done.
Right.
Yeah, there was this little blurb about it in the crotch this morning. I'm sure you saw. But I was like, whatever.
Well, it is cute as a little button. And so natural. I forgot what
How
your old
does
one
this-
looks like.
the
What was
crotch
wrong with
whatever?
it again?
Know all this information.
Farah?
Oh, right. I had a
All
little
the
bum
time, like,
right here.
and in secondary school, it's not that
And
deep.
were your
Just go on with your
nostrils a
life
little
and
different, too?
revise and
I had a deviated
sleep.
septum.
Right. Wink. Insurance.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hey, good for you for having the guts to go through major surgery instead
I
of
don't
just
think I
living
like
the way
any
that
of
you
these
were.
characters so far. Especially
Really
the yellow
brave.
jacket.
So brave.
It's just a little bit too much.
Bless her
It's
heart.
like, relax, calm down, babes. Because after secondary school or high school, where are you gonna be?
It's beyond morbid meeting in here.
People are just in the crime scene thing, and she just sent down like teacher
I
can't
heard
just
Isla
walk
teed up
past
to
and
pick
see.
her gosh this morning.
Is there no
First the
supervision at all
Comic-Cons,
in
now
that
the
school? That
Indians, and I'm hearing he's moving on the Lig Bits. You're getting killed in the minority vote. I want your speech to propose using last year's budget surplus to turn the scene of this horrible tragedy into something positive.
Like what?
A private handicap bathroom.
I get losing the curry and fag blocks are big, but why would I go for the retard and wheelie vote? I mean, that's like 2 people, and not the most reliable ones at that.
that
you
is
want my vote or not?
rude.
I don't get it. What do you get from a handicap bathroom?
A place for handicapped people to go to the bathroom.
Come on, what's the real reason?
That's it.
Look, I'd love to make you a deal, but I already promised it to the band. There's like 20 plus votes in the Woodwinds alone.
do
How
you
could I
get out
just
of
say?
these?
I get it. The band's the biggest block in school.
Or whatever. Is it like that you can put on your
There's got to be something else that gets us in bed
university
together.
application? Is
Let
that
me get
it?
back to you.
Is it really big in America? Like
Aye.
being student council?
I get losing the curry and fag blocks are big.
Nighty night, Hope.
This is just a lot of work for what?
Hey.
What is it? She's basically the villain in this. What does she gain out of all
You
of
were
this?
at the tragedy
Very much
workshop
confused.
today.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I needed to. He wasn't my guidance
I
counselor.
think she reminds me of Lydia Martin's mum.
I'm not unsympathetic.
And I'm assuming this
to
is
it.
going to be like the nerdy
I
kid
didn't feel like
who
working
no
out
one
my feelings
understands
and
and
ruin
he
people I
always
barely
gets
know.
bullied.
Fair enough.
Mom?
But look at where they're living. They
You
must
didn't
have money
see
because look at their
Chadwick
house. Like, I haven't
up
even
there,
seen it, but
did
what
you?
I'm
Thank
seeing so far, look at it. With the rocks and that.
Any idea why he did it?
When you have rocks outside your home, that is just... They must get money because
I'm
it looks
sorry
good.
today sucked
The
so
house
bad.
looks good from the rocks that I've seen. It looks
Thanks.
amazing.
Me too.
Oh,
Hey.
his eyes are blue, that's cute.
I love you.
I love you too.
They said they have such a nice, beautiful house there, but there's a caravan that you need something to put in to open the door. This is very much confusing. Because it's looking like you have good money, but what's that caravan doing? Is it like his father's? Or what?
When it comes to the balance of power at Central Rochester, having the school wired helps, but sometimes you don't just need to go to the source, you need to control it.
Saint Hope? Really?
Someone feeling a little irrelevant? Not enough chatter about you today? The crotch is not backing Hope.
You drew a halo on her head.
Fine. You want me to take Hope down a peg? I will plant a
I like
seed
it.
tomorrow,
I think I like
and we
it.
can watch it germinate.
I'll get you more than a seed if I get what I want from Milo.
A candlelight vigil? Everybody's gonna think Hope's like this great person now. I mean, it's a game changer. I'm just pissed I didn't think of it first. Pull into the garage.
Why do I always have to pull into the garage? Are you embarrassed that someone might see my car outside your house?
It's called chivalry.
Do you realize that there's not one picture of us on your Instagram?
Look, do you want an online relationship or one in real life? I probably just lost the election. Can this maybe
like
not be
together,
about your
together.
feelings right now, please? I really need fair on my side.
You'll get here.
He is probably embarrassed about her.
Trust me.
Get out of there.
Thank you.
Get out of there. No, get out of there.
Now, pull in. Are you...
It will blow the doors off the school.
Now, why would I make that deal when you're clearly dying to tell me anyway?
Oh my gosh.
It's big.
And it's
How
the
big?
And it's the
Chamber big.
his
Okay,
mum
last
is
time
the
you said that-
principal or whatever.
Okay, but this one is worth it.
So then that's why it's from her computer because it's the sun. And she would never suspect the sun.
When we first started our unholy alliance, neither of us trusted that the other wasn't taping our chats.
What is
So
going on
Cowher
with
came up
that?
with this chamber of trust solution. He says he read it in some book, which may or may not be true. But what the hell? I'll throw him a bone, so to speak. Truth is, I feel bad for Cowher. The kid's socially awkward. I see our setup as a mutually beneficial charity case.
How is Ilo handling the
So
Hope
the shower is
news?
like down
Ask
like
Curly.
this.
She's with him right now as we
I
speak.
don't think I'd like that.
What do you mean with him?
With him. So cute when they think they have their secrets.
How'd you bust her?
Find my phone app.
Of course, you know her password.
I know things.
It's exactly why I had my password changed twice a day. Thank you very much.
I know that.
I've never checked when my
So are you, like,
phones
mad at Hurley?
that
I mean,
doesn't
clearly she
concern
thinks
me.
she's manipulating you.
And I don't blame her. She's got a lot of bad luck with dudes. Let her have her quasi-secrets. Open up.
Open up the safe.
Hey, you
Yeah,
bought
that's
my
good.
conditioner.
Yeah. Friends don't let friends get split ends, right?
So this is what you think friends do. Stand naked in the shower together.
I'm just saying, we are friends.
So, what did you learn that'll blow the doors off the school?
Guess what Mr. Chadwick was doing when he accidentally
A
hung
lot of
himself?
water is being wasted right now.
You've heard of autoerotic asphyxiation, right?
What is the point of this whole standing in the shower?
I get why.
I feel like her top
It
is
doesn't
very
bother
much
me.
to the
It
side.
just
Is
means they're
that
still looking.
is that
And more
supposed to
important,
happen? It's like not
still
making.
following.
I organized the
No,
vigil.
it's to the
I should
side.
get to
Is it
decide
supposed
who
to be to the
speaks at
side?
it.
It's technically a school event if it's held on public school grounds.
No, it's in the middle. I don't know.
demand equal speaking time.
Is there gonna be praying at this thing? Because if so, I'm a no-show.
Well, I have to go. I was the last
think
person
that
to see him
topic is
alive.
very
I
much
feel like I have a responsibility to the family.
Are you kidding? Is she kidding?
Are we sure that going tonight isn't gonna look like we're backing Hope? Which we might be. Social decorum insists we attend. We're not animals.
This isn't creepy at all.
So, did you negotiate yourself into speaking
So
tonight?
no teachers
2 minutes.
passed that.
Wedge between a harvest
No
and
teachers
St. Hope.
passed that
Gotta give it to
corridor.
her. Clever play.
That seems too easy. Why didn't Hope make that deal with you?
She already promised the space to the band.
She got the band too? Oh, I've been working on those schmucks all week. All right.
We'll talk on election day.
I personally would be too. I don't want to say lazy, but just not wanting to do all of this. This seems like a lot of work.
That's the email that
A
takes
lot
St.
of
Hope down.
work.
You'll know when
To
to use
just
it
be
tonight.
student council, even if it's
Should we
big,
cut a deal with
I
Isla?
just couldn't.
Hurley will be
That's
happy.
a lot. That's
You're a
too
good
much.
friend when you want to be.
See you at the vigil.
Even being the crutch or whatever, that seems like too much work. And why do it change every year? Does like the person that was the crutch
And
before,
over every meeting
like
in his
say, okay,
office,
I want you to
became
be it now.
closer to
And what if
Mr.
they don't want to
Chadwick.
be it? What happens then?
Not just for guidance, but for friendship. In fact, he's the one who advised me to run for student council president. Mr. Chadwick, you will forever be in our hearts here at Central Rochester. And I know wherever you are hanging up
He's
there,
gonna be pretending like he's so hurt and like he
you're
wants
still
to cry.
guiding us.
When he found out, I bet he
Thank you.
didn't do anything. He just sat there like, oh, well, what's for lunch?
I have to go.
Okay.
My mom just called.
Never rush me out of his office. He cared.
No, she did too much.
Let us all
Those are
join
his children.
hands.
That the children came to the school. Is that the mom?
My candle burns at both ends. It will not last the night. But ah, my foes. And oh, my friends.
That's very much sweet.
It gives a lovely light.
So is there no supervision? Because I know that if let's say we had this sort of
Before we do
auditorium
this, are you sure we should
in
post it?
my school,
It's not just gonna lose Hope the election.
either everyone's
She's
gonna
about
go
to
up
have an
there, and if they're not
acapella
allowed
group
up
sing See You
there,
again.
Posting.
teachers will know there's someone up there.
No, look, you
Possibly.
just won yourself a bathroom.
I get losing the
And all of
curry
their
and
phones
fat
are on
blocks
loud.
big, but why would I go for the retard and wheelie vote? I mean, that's like 2 people and not the most reliable ones in that. I get losing the curry and fag blocks are big, but why would I go for
But
the
where's
retard
that
and
came
wheelie
from?
vote?
Did he like hack
I mean,
the sound
that's like 2
system or
people and
something?
not the most reliable ones in that. I
It's
get
in
losing
Power
the curry
Rush.
and fag blocks are big, but why would I go for the retard and wheelie vote? I mean, that's like 2 people and not the most reliable ones.
Okay.
Look at someone's phone. That's a very, very loud phone.
I just won the election.
Very
Yeah,
loud.
you
And
did.
very quick to play it.
Come here.
He's with next guy. Look,
bad for the
look.
checks.
Wow.
You know,
I
knowing
said
what we
leave
know.
him from the get-go.
Everyone has their secrets.
Wow.
Yeah, but
48 hours ago, a man hung himself in this room. No way. A camera? What was he doing?
Where did they find the torch?
Wait,
Like,
no, okay, we cannot take that.
does he
They will
just
notice
carry a
it's gone.
torch on him 24/7?
Okay, but
Or did he find it somewhere? And if he did, where? And also in my school, the lights turn on automatically, except for like if you're in a classroom. So all those corridor lights will just turn on.
I screwed up.
Just in the classroom.
I knew that prick was using Hurley and I did nothing to stop it.
Where are the two?
we already killed Hope, so Isla's got the election sewn up.
And it's,
At least you're getting your
I
bathroom,
don't know, maybe
right?
because it's just dark, but
Not
it
like
seems
this, I'm
like it's
not.
late outside.
Music featured in this episode of Youth and Consequences.
Okay, wow. So, what did I think of the first episode? I think this is a show that if I never watched again, I would not feel any type of way. This is actually not really a show for me, I don't think. Maybe if it was a movie, I would maybe watch it, maybe. But this is a whole, like, there's a whole season 2 and everything. So I don't know. It's not bad. It's just not for me because it just seemed like too much and like just, I don't know, sit down and watch Netflix or something. You're doing too much. So this show is definitely has to be a no for me. I would not watch it again. You know. It just seems okay, like mediocre, that I wouldn't be missing anything. Yeah. I like teen shows. I love teen shows, but this is like different. Like I like teen shows like, I don't know, Teen Wolf and Vampire Diaries and other stuff. I like Fake It Till You Make It, or whatever it's called, Faking It or something. This here, it didn't get my blood boiling. I don't want to know what happens in the next episode. I'm not curious at all. I wouldn't mind if I just shut it down. To be honest, I will probably forget about this show sooner rather than later. Nothing is luring me to watch the next episode. I did not feel intrigued, interested, on the edge of my seat for the whole 28 and 56 seconds it was playing. It's just not for me at all. There's a season 2, I think, coming out or something, so it must be doing something right. But yeah, it's just, I'm fine without it being my life. Yeah. So that was my reaction for Youth and Consequences episode 1, season 1. It was okay. Yeah, that's it. That's literally, yeah. Okay, well, bye.